Hey, welcome back, Math Gurus. Today's video will focus on constant of proportionality, and we typically represent the constant of proportionality with the variable k, and it's y over x, which equals y over x. If you wanted to set up as an equation, it would be y equals kx. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So for the first one, it says, what is k, the constant of proportionality? When I mean from the table, and these are actually ordered pairs from a graph. And so the first column is your x values, and the second column is your y values. So really, it's order pair 6, 1. Now, I want students to write y over x anytime they're dealing with constant of proportionality, just to avoid careless mistakes, because usually when a kid sees that first example, they just go, oh, it's 6 because 6 divided by 1 is 6. That is true, but it's not x over 6. It's y over x, meaning 1 over 6. The next one would be 2 over 12. The next one is 3 over 18. And then the final y over x is 4 over 24. When you simplify all of them, they all simplify to 1 over 6. Okay. So if I wanted to put this, it would just look like this, 1 over 6. When I'm just identifying the constant of proportionality, if I wanted it to be in an equation, it'd be 1 over 6 equals, y equals 1 over 6x. All right, so here's the next one. It says, use the graph to create a table and answer the following question. What is k, the constant of proportionality? So you can grab any ordered pairs. So I'm just going to pick 3. Hopefully you can see them. And so their first ordered pair is 2, 6, because this is x comes first. Y is second when you're dealing with ordered pairs. The next one's 4, 12. And then the final one that I chose, and it doesn't matter which ones you choose. And so I'm going to create a table. And so it's start from left to right, because that's how you read. Always left to right. If you notice, it's a straight line and it goes through 0, 0. So it's a proportional relationship. It doesn't matter which ordered pairs I pick. Now, I would like students to always do the strategy of y over x. The first y over x is 6 over 2. The next one is, oops, I messed up. over 4, and then the final one is 18 over 6. When you simplify them, they're all 3. So in other words, our constant of proportionality is 3. What does the point 1, 3 represent? So in other words, for 1 hour, it's 3 miles walked. So just, that typically gives kids trouble. I'm not sure why, but I thought I would just kind of talk about it here since we're already here. If you notice, I have a little reminder. I recommend you pause the video and write this down. Y is, for the equation for a constant of proportionality, will be y equals kx. It can also be y equals mx. Just remember there's nothing after the x. And then the k equals y over x. And then I said 0, 0 because it would go through the origin and it would be a straight line, which is why I always recommend students just to graph ordered pairs so they could see it. All right, for the final one, it says the cost of 6 pounds of almonds is $23.28. What's the constant of proportionality that relates y to the cost in dollars to x to the number of pounds? So x is independent. Y is dependent. So in other words, for 6 pounds, it's 23.28. Well, we want to know what 1 is. So I'm going to put y over x. And then I am 23.28. I end up dividing, which is why I have the arrows. I don't really need to, but I decided I was already there, so there's no point in, it's no big deal. It's not going to hurt it. 3, 18, 52. Oh, I don't know why I wrote a decimal there. That's okay. I don't need it. So now my new division problem is 52 divided by 6, which would be 8. 8 groups of 6 is 48. And then I end up with 4, bring down the 8. And my new division problem is 48 divided by 6, which would be 8. So for 1 pound of almond is $3.88. So for my constant of proportionality is $3.88. If I wanted an equation, even though I didn't ask for it, this is how it would look. All right, well, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped. Don't forget to hit like or subscribe.